What's up, guys? It's me, Hunter, out for Top Ends, and here with me is James. As you should know, I'm almost finished with my tank. It's outside. I got back inside sooner or later. Hey, wait. Hey, James, you're kind of choking me. Well, anyway, the reason why I'm actually bringing on James is because I wanted to talk to you about something that really angers me the most, and that is Peta. Not too long ago, Peta just decided to criticize Robert Irwin and also Steve Irwin as well. Yes, that was actually months ago what they did and stuff. They actually did it. They actually did it on. They actually did it. They actually did it the time. Actually did it time. The time of his birthday, which was absolutely awful. Seriously, that was terrible that Peta decided to criticize Steve Irwin, one of the most beloved Reptile and people that we all know. And okay, James, you're kind of shocking me a bit. Okay. Sorry, he gets a little too excited on me. But anyway, what I'm trying to say was that Peta has no reason to actually, criticize Steve Irwin or Robert Irwin at all, because you know why? Because they have no reason to. Because they have no rights. And the reason why they have no rights is because they have no idea how to take care of animals. And I've been taking care of animals for years, and Peta has no reason. They're just a association that tries to get attention. That's all they are. They have no facilities. They have no way to care for animals in the slightest. Do you really think that Peta is the best way to care for animals? No. They're not the best. They're not the best people that care for animals. They're not even in a good way in the slightest. They're just terrible. They're really terrible. They're really terrible animal carers. And let me tell you something about animal carers. It takes a lot of effort to care for an animal, and it takes time and effort to actually care for an animal. And I've been going through a lot of time and effort to care for my animals and stuff, and I've been going through a lot of research caring for animals, and I've been making sure that every animal care I do is right, and making sure that it's done the right way as possible, because I've always made sure my animals love me and make sure that animals get the right care. Because I love my animals, and I love to educate people on reptiles because it's always my thing, and I always love doing that. But I always hate it when Peta goes out of their way to actually criticize the Irwin family. I love the Irwin family. I love Steve Irwin. I love his wife Terry Irwin, and also his son Robert Irwin, and even his daughter Betty Irwin. They are all good people. They are all good people because they know how to take care of animals. They run a good zoo, known as the Australian Zoo, and they do a great job of actually caring for the animals they have there and stuff. And Peta goes out of their way just to criticize them. Well, excuse me, Peta, you have no right to do that. You have no idea how to take care of animals. Do you really think you have any idea? You have any idea to do anything other than just waste your time and criticize people? I don't think so, because you can just shut your business down and pretty much don't ever bother people anymore, because you have no right to criticize the Irwin family at all. You have no reason, and also you have no reason to ever criticize them about how to take care of animals, because they have way more experience than you do. The Irwin family knows how to take care of animals the proper way. They worked with animals for years, and I've seen how they care for animals. And I seriously felt offended the fact that they decided to criticize Steve Irwin on his birthday. That's just terrible. That's really terrible. The fact that they decided to do that. And that was no excuse at all. That was definitely no excuse. So yeah. And also, Peta is terrible. They're not letting people have animals, which is definitely not good at all. I mean, who doesn't want these kind of animals? these animals are great to have. I mean, I love having snakes. I love reptiles. I love all of them. I even love venomous snakes. Venomous snakes are also the greatest. I would love to have me some venomous snakes. And the only venomous snakes that could have me in Alabama, have me here in Alabama is actually just the native ones and possibly rare fanged. But anyway, my point is, Peta should have no right to actually criticize Steve Irwin nor Robert Irwin because they are reptile they're basically animal experts, and they know what they're doing, and they know how to know how to educate people. And yes, there's been some utter backlash with Steve Irwin and also Robert Irwin in general, but they have no reason to criticize because number one, Steve Irwin and Robert Irwin knows how to take care of animals. If Steve Irwin was still alive, he'll be so mad at Peta what they're doing. I mean, he'll be so mad at them, and I'll be so mad at them too because from all the stuff I've read, from the criticism that Peta wrote on Steve Irwin was terrible as hell. It was awful. It's the worst criticism I've ever read. If you want to see the articles, link in the description box below. Yeah, they're terrible, and I just don't like the articles and slides. I've read them before, and they're just terrible. And it really sucks. It's like go out of way just to criticize them and stuff. It really does. So yeah, it really does suck. So all I can say is, Peta, just shut your business down, and please don't criticize reptile experts or other animal experts that have more experience, way more than you, because you have no right to criticize them, and you have no right to ever infiltrate their business at all, because you have no experience, you have no facilities. On top of that, you have no way to care for animals. Do you really think you have the right way to care for animals? No, you don't. You don't ever have the right way to care for animals in the slats. So if you really think you have the right way to care for animals, how about you look at yourself in the mirror? Yeah, how about you look at yourself in the mirror, Peta, and think to yourself, do you really think you have the right care for animals? Do you? Really? Do you? I think that answer is no. Because you don't. You just do this for money. That's all you do. You just do it for attention. You just do it for money. You kill animals, Peta. You kill animals. You kill these sweet animals, and people don't seem to know about it. And people still support you, which is terrible. People need to look more into Peta. They really need to look more into Peta or Peta or whatever how they pronounce their company and stuff. They really need to look more into their company and stuff. They really do. So I would say this to you, Peta: just leave everybody alone. Just don't go out of your way to criticize Irwin people or any other animal experts, because you have no right to at all. So anyway, guys, 100 hours top ends. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Before I go, I will tell you this: I am going to a Repticon, August 24th to 25th. That's when it starts. I can't wait to go there. Definitely, I'm looking forward to it. I already got my table book, and I also got the transit license to go there. So yeah, I can't wait to actually go there. So yeah, I can't wait to go there and stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that event. So I'm definitely get my reptiles packed up. James and Grace are looking forward to the event. I'm pretty sure about all my other reptiles looking forward to the event. Only taking a few snakes with me there and stuff. But anyway, see you guys later. See you guys next time. Bye.